Welcome to Questionable. In this video, we are going to blow up the moon. Let's see what happens. If we could somehow manage to destroy the moon, which seems impossible by the way, the tiny pieces of moon would form into a brilliant ring system around the earth. The fragments of moon would frequently rain down onto the surface of planet like meteorites, but not as destructive. So meteorites hit the earth at speed of 100 km per second. The lunar fragment of moon would only be traveling at a fraction of that, around 8 km per second. Hence their damage could be pretty bad but not devastating. Without the moon obscuring light from less bright objects, more stars would be visible to us and the night skies will be significantly brighter, which would hopefully be a consolation for not being able to witness a solar eclipse ever again. Of course, without the moon, tidal forces in its ocean and lakes would drop effectively as well. The tides would not completely go away because the sun also exerts tiny force on them. However, they would drop to about 25% of their present levels. Surfing as a sport wouldn't be as cool at all, and the coastal communities would have to adopt to live with far smaller tides than usual. However, the most devastating effect on Earth without the moon would be change in its axial tilt. The moon acts as a stabilizing force on Earth's tilt and keeps it between the value of 22.1 degrees to 24.5 degrees. Without the moon, this stability would be lost. Earth's tilt could exceed 45 degrees at time in this scenario, spinning on its side. This would be very weird to get used to over time, since the pole would not necessarily be cold all the time and the equator wouldn't compulsorily be warm. Imagine the extreme changes that would happen if all the ice in Antarctica melted and explored a new continent open to human settlement, or if the equator became a region that got regular ice and snow of their own. Ice ages would hit different parts of planet at different times every thousands of years. But that's the thing, these are not immediate noticeable changes. However, fast forward maybe 5,000 years in the future and Earth could be totally unrecognizable, which in geological time frame is basically instant. Perhaps the most terrible part about destroying the moon for us in present would be robbing us of our stepping stone into the rest of the universe. Well, that is it for today's video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want more of this kind of stuff, subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.